Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I've just finished playing the PT demo on PS4, which is, as you probably know, a demo of a scary game from Konami, and I am having extreme difficulty believing how bad it was. Like, really. It's easily the worst thing I've played on the PS4, and I've played Contrast. It's easily the worst thing I've ever played that's had the Konami name attached to it. I wouldn't even class it as a game. I know it's a demo, but I wouldn't class it as a game because games normally have gameplay, and this didn't. Its words almost fail me at how much I hated that game. All the way, I just played it for an hour and 20 minutes, and I had to turn it off because it was just could not do it anymore. There's no gameplay. You just walk round in a square. You walk down a corridor, and you hear some baby crying, and you think, okay, I don't find babies crying to be scary. I just find it annoying. So all I wanted to do was find this baby and shut it the fuck up. So I was wandering around, and I found this weird-looking, deformed, creepy baby in the sink. I was like, that's kind of funny. There were a few jump scares in it, which are the cheapest of scares you can get, but I mean, I was recording it, I was doing a live stream on it, and it's the worst live stream ever. I will fully admit that. But I was doing a live stream on it, and you can watch. Like, I don't jump once, even at the jump scares, which are the cheapest form of scares. I hated it. I've been looking at some tweets and people are like, oh, it's so scary, oh, you're a genius, Kojima. It's like, yeah, he is a genius, but oh my god, that game, I can't call it a game. So bad. You just walk around, and then you walk around, and then you walk around, and then you get to a door that's slightly ajar, and you're like, okay, can't seem to open it. You have to click the right stick and peek in. It doesn't tell you anywhere that clicking the right stick peeks. Doesn't tell you anything does anything. So you do that, and then this face suddenly appears, and it's like, the bits that are meant to be scary when that weird woman appears are all the fear is just completely sucked out of them because it just looks comedy. Like, every time she appeared, it looks like a graphical glitch. The way she moves, it's just like, is that meant to be like that, you know? And it's just, so you keep going around, and then eventually the crying stops, and then you hear the sound, what sounds like a baby being beaten. And I'm sure a lot of people were like, oh, that's horrible, horrible. I was just listening to it, and I was like, good, maybe that noise will fucking stop soon. But no, it got worse, obviously, and it kept making that noise. I was just like, oh, I just want to find this thing so I can shut it up. It's just annoying. It's not scary. It's just annoying. So you keep walking around. You just walk around in circles. Keep walking around. No running, no fighting, no hiding, ducking, nothing. Just walking, listening to fucking annoying sound effects, and then eventually everything goes red, and then you're in some sort of Max Payne-like dream version of the hallway you were in. And I ran around there for about 20 minutes, just like, there was no way for me to tell whether or not I was making any progress, because everything was the same, but every now and then you'd hear a new sound, and you're thinking, okay, does that new sound mean that I'm making progress or not? I don't know. I was checking all the doors, they were all fucking locked. Eventually, I got so bored of running around this loop dozens of times with no explanation on anything, I actually had to go to YouTube and find out what to do next, because it was either that or turn it off. I was so pissed off with it and bored. So I found out that there's a tiny little spy hole that you can see, but if you're moving, you can't see it because there's motion blur. So you have to like stop in the right place and then just spy it. So I looked through that, and then I heard some sound of some woman dying, and I was like, okay, I'll go in there. And then it took me back out to the original hallway, except I had my torch now, and every now and then when I go through the loop, the torch would change colour. Nothing else would happen, just the torch would change colour. And it's like, again, am I making progress? Am I missing something? It was just so bad, so very bad, and it left me in a bad mood. I stopped playing it, and I was like, I need to play a game to get out of the mindset of that experiment. I honestly think it's an experiment from Konami to see how long people are willing to play a game with no gameplay before they turn it off. You know, and people love it. People are like, oh, this game's amazing. I'm like, I wish I had that perspective. I wish I could play something that bad and find joy in it, but I can't. Everything about that was bad. Absolutely everything. It was just annoying and boring. And for me, it did a complete opposite of what a demo is supposed to do. A demo is supposed to make you think, oh yeah, you know, this game's cool, I'm going to buy it. It made the complete opposite. I now give 0 fucks to whatever the full version of that game is. Silent Hill, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to have to cut this video short because all the moths are coming in my fucking window. Anyway, played it, hated it. Fuck me. Oh, it was so bad. I'm still angry about it. I'm going to have to play GTA or something to take my mind off it, because I just completely wasted an hour and a half of my time. Worse than wasting it, I spent an hour and a half getting angry and being bored. That's what I did. So thanks, Konami. It's shit.